by Diné, looking for
çoğu zaman benden Türkçe şunları sottire خب در اتاق دالی خود سعودی رو مقدسات یک روز درست میدن و تیم فامیل رو من شنیدم امروز
Here
گفت
is Diné, who hasn't missed a minute of the World Cup so far. Really emerged during the qualification campaign because Logan Costa is their most high-profile player. He's at Villarreal in Spain, but has spent all year trying to recover from an ACL, so still hasn't had the opportunity to play here at this World Cup, never mind in most of the qualifiers. Given away by Pina. Early opportunity perhaps for Argentina to apply some pressure. Rodrigo de Paul harassing Lopez Cabral.
It's going to be a bit of a tentative start, isn't it, for Cape Verde? They know they're up against it. They've got to find their way, feel their way into this game. Argentina will be on that front foot. They will not let them up. They will try and press them high, win the ball in the Cape Verde's half, and from there they can be deadly.
Covered at the back here by Molina, and back with Emi Martinez. One of the two players who played in the match against Jordan, playing in all three of them. Lautaro Martinez, his namesake at the other end of the field, was the other one. Lautaro scoring his first ever World Cup goal in that match against Jordan. And Costa just got a toe on that one, and Romero able to find his goalkeeper.
They're just playing a little bit, like risking a little bit too much there, Argentina. Romero, that pass back to Martinez was very, very nearly intercepted.
The ball just breaking loose off the boot of Nahuel Molina. This is Sidney Lopez Cabral. First touch of the ball for Messi, smothered by Kevin Pina. Back with Argentina's number 10, and maybe a chance to break. It's up towards Lautaro Martinez. Blue and white shirts piling forward. This is Lisandro Martinez. Forward off the boot of Enzo Fernandez, and now with Christian Romero, who only played a couple of times in the Premier League in the latter stages of the season from February onwards with a knee injury. Back in time for the World Cup, and our referee Drew Fisher says there was no foul there. And on we go.
Yeah, Sidney Lopez Cabral does really well. He just uses his body, gets his body in the way, and quite comfortably then retains possession, or wins back possession. I thought that the referee handled that very well.
Diné for Cabo Verde. One of four nations making their debut at the World Cup this year, along with Curacao, Jordan and Uzbekistan. They were the only side to make it through to the round of 32. Unbeaten so far and only conceding 2 goals in a 2-2 draw here on this pitch with Uruguay. They've got a free kick as well.
Yeah, I think it was a slightly later challenge from De Paul on Sidney Lopez Cabral, just on this left-hand side of the touchline. That's where you're going to... The referee was quick on the mark. This is where you can see Cape Verde are comfortable enough to have the ball in possession, not afraid to get forward. We've seen this challenge earlier on, where Sidney Lopez Cabral just feeling where De Paul was, and in the end, obviously, just gets a little bit of a knock in the face.
Need to be a little bit careful there, Lopez Cabral. He's already served a suspension after yellow cards in both of the opening 2 matches. Chance for some early pressure now. Into the penalty area it goes from Giovanni Cabral. This is Ryan Mendes. He's their record appearance maker. Made his 100th appearance in the Uruguay game, and up to 102 now with this one here. Was the only centurion in the history of the Cabo Verdean team. This is Pina, who scored from distance against Uruguay. It was their first ever World Cup goal. One back by De Paul. Messi moving it on. This is McAllister. And now it's with Molina. Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea. No pressure on Christian Romero whatsoever. Cabo Verde's players just trying to get set. Sharp challenge, but fair one, and Romero in there swiftly on Da Costa.
Yeah, it's not the first time we've seen Cabo Verde do that. They sit back, absorb the pressure. They just wait for those little key moments, little triggering moments. The ball gets played in, a player's on a half turn, not quite in the perfect position. Then they pounce. They look to try and hit them really quickly on the counter. They've done it in the group stage before as well. Romero is just very, very willing and awake to the danger.
Vizinha took a bit of a chance there. Again, Romero swiftly into challenge. Breaking loose. This is Fernandez. Dine Borges gets the ball clear, and now here is Mendes. He's got support in the middle. Fancies it for himself, and the deflection off Romero safely into the gloves of Emiliano Martinez.
Yeah, maybe just took the wrong option there, Mendes. Had plays in support. He waited for a split second. You felt that he was just going to look to lay it off. Instead, he goes for the shot himself, and it was quite easily in the end defended by Argentina. They're the key moments in the game for Cabo Verde. They're going to have to maximise those opportunities when they are quick on the break, trying to catch Argentina out.
Here's Lisandro Martinez, who only played really in the second half of the Premier League season in England with Manchester United, having been recovering from an ACL injury. Greatly interrupted season for him. Messi. Delicately done. De Paul. Bit of a chase for McAllister. And Fernandez working it away. Facundo Medina joining in the attack. Cavani Cabral. Nicely done. Sidney Lopez Cabral. Swarmed, surrounded, and out-hustled and out-manoeuvred.
Yeah, Argentina worked so hard out of position as well. 4 players closing him down there. Lopez Cabral just had no space to go whatsoever, no support. And Argentina very good in winning back possession quite quickly and quite far up the pitch.
Here's McAllister, another busy season for him. 55 appearances for Liverpool before coming to this World Cup. It's a long old chase for Nahuel Molina.
Yeah, Vizinha's touch there, he does really well actually in the end, because Lautaro Martinez was right on him. His first touch is excellent. He's under a lot of pressure. Just deals with it so well.
He's the 5th player 40 years and over to appear in a knockout match at this year's World Cup. There's hope for everyone. Ronaldo, Luka Modric, Edin Dzeko and Manuel Neuer being the other ones.
That's a great little touch there in midfield for Yoval Cabral. Does so well. Romero just gets caught out, dives in too close, and the only way he can stop him from getting past is bringing him down. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get, at times, Cabo Verde in those advanced positions. If they can beat that personal press, they've got an opportunity to try and go at Argentina. But they've got to be really precise and have, know the key moments, when to press, when to play off.
First ever World Cup for Cabo Verde, 14th World Cup in a row for Argentina. They're 19th in total. played in towards Lautaro Martinez. Martinez leaving it, and McAllister away to the far side, happy to spread the play. Romero has got Rodrigo de Paul available nearby.
It's interesting when you see Argentina in possession. They can be quite slow sometimes in their build-up. They're just really positioning themselves up the park, and you see Messi just drifting in the little pockets. And often he's got players on him, but he's not afraid to just get it, give it and get one-touch football each time until key moments.
Enzo Fernandez continues his run. Lautaro Martinez waits in the middle. It's an easy collection there for Kevin Pina. They're a well-structured, disciplined team, aren't they, Cabo Verde?
They are, and they've got a really good out as well.
Gianni Infantino there, and in the front of your picture, he's alongside Claudio Tapia, the president of the Argentinian FA. Long list of celebrities inside the stadium today as well. A good many famous former players among them. It's a long, lonely chest there for Nuno da Costa. Da Costa has come off the bench in the 3 group games, each of them for roughly half an hour at a time. Given his chance from the start in this biggest match of the lot. If you're not too familiar with his work, he plays for Istanbul Başakşehir in the league, in the Super League in Turkey.
Yeah, you said just before about Cabo Verde's ability, like defensively really well structured, and their out ball. They've just got the 2 wide players, where it's Ryan Mendes, Jovan Cabral. They're very quick, as is Nuno da Costa up front. So they've got really a good attacking options and players making the runs in those channels, and a lot of support play.
Lisandro Martinez. Romero. On towards Lautaro Martinez. Initially it was Pico Lopez who got the challenge in on him. Cabo Verde, the first nation to go through from the group stages at the World Cup, despite not winning a match for quite a long time, actually, since Chile in the last century, in 1998. And 3 points was enough to get the job done. Rodrigo de Paul, who's been with Inter Miami here in South Florida since the winter transfer window. Patient play here from the World Cup winners of 4 years ago. Has wandered over to the near side. Cabo Verde backpedaling a little bit once more. Slid in, nicely done. Here's Messi, first sighting of goal. Wasn't the best of angles, tried to make the most of it.
Yeah, just scuffed his shot a little bit, didn't he? I mean, his movement was excellent. I mean, there were so many players run off the ball. This is what you see a lot of Argentina, is that moments of they turn on the pace, and all of a sudden there's a lot of movement. Messi's off on the one at the middle of it, and he just can't quite get his shot on target. It was a bit of a difficult angle. Slightly scuffs it. Zinho, I think, had it covered as well.
Well, there are a few pockets of Cabo Verde fans. There's David Beckham and his wife Victoria watching on here. Home from home really for him these days, and for her too. Of course, heavily involved with Inter Miami. Their stadium, actually, their newly built stadium, is about 11.5 miles away from here as the crow flies down near Miami International Airport. Lisandro Martinez. Molina. Argentina, of course, this year trying to do something that most have found too difficult. They're trying to become only the third country to win the World Cup back-to-back. Italy did it in the 1930s and Brazil in 58 and 62. That's it. Almada. Leading Duarte and Merry dance. Into Messi. Challenged under the referee's nose. Free kick conceded. The tackle from Giovanni Cabral.
Yeah, it's that movement, isn't it? That little quick movement off the ball. Messi's got a bit of turn of pace there. Just gets there. Well, I'm not sure.
It looked like he might have got there first.
Yeah, I think he's a bit unfortunate there. Giovanni Cabral, I thought it was a pretty good challenge and very, very close. And you can see why the Cape Verde players weren't particularly happy with that.
First real suggestion of an opportunity here.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's prime sort of position, isn't it, for Argentina, for that man, Lionel Messi. Obviously got a number of players that can strike the ball from that sort of distance, but he's the man they generally turn to and poses the biggest threat.
Just making sure everybody is as far back as he would like them to be. There have been 6 goals directly from a free kick at the World Cup finals this year so far. Messi the scorer of one of them. They're still trying to make the referee send the Cabo Verdean defenders a few more inches further back towards their own goal. Rodrigo de Paul and Lionel Messi either side of the ball. Messi takes it, and Rosinha with a comfortable gather.
Yeah.
Quick to try and break. You could see the idea there, looking for Ryan Mendes.
Yeah, you could. I mean, it was a free kick that we expect Rosinha to save. He's picked the spot, Messi, didn't he? I mean, it wasn't really the jump in the wall from that side of it, but really doing its job. Rosinha, though, was aware of it. It's a pretty simple take for the goalkeeper in the end.
A record-extending 30th appearance at the World Cup finals for Messi today, and Molina tries to put it on a plate, and Messi was almost in.
Wow, almost an incredible touch and an incredible layoff to Messi. Just eludes him just slightly out of his reach, and Rosinha was very quick.
Dine. This is Rosinha. Second time he's tried something like that and got away with it both times so far. Might be a dangerous game. Quick to break, and now with Sidney Lopez Cabral. Morera can't find a way through. They're quick to regroup, and it was the block made by Alexis McAllister. De Paul, McAllister.
Yeah, Almada was there as well. It's really good work rate off the ball from Argentina. You can just see every time they're out of possession, they just work so hard to try and win the ball back quickly. You see that turnover is exceptional.
Almada into De Paul. Now Molina. The space there, Messi just dropping away from it, dropping away from the traffic to collect possession, and he's now trotting his way into the penalty area. Comfortably collected in midfield by Kevin Pina. looking for the opportunity to send the pass away on the far side to Mendes. Laros Duarte into Giovanni Cabral. Leroy Duarte away to Pina. Pina worth keeping an eye on the number 6. There is an opportunity to get in a shot from the 30-yard range. He might be the man to let fly. His goal that he scored against Uruguay was from distance. It's not the first time that he's done that in a big game for his country either.
No, we see, I mean, even look, you're watching Cape Verde in possession. There's just no fear. That's how we've seen him play so far in this tournament. Absolutely no fear.
Oh, that was frustrating there for Lopez Cabral. Good opportunity.
Yeah, the senior's just got to be a little bit careful. He might be able to do it twice against this Argentinian side, but
I wouldn't be doing that too often against Lautaro Martinez.
No. I mean, I think he knows. Well, I hope he knows not to try that again. Certainly not in this half.
What about Lionel Scaloni? The way that he manages this team, he uses a deft hand, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I mean, obviously the work is done leading up to the game. Of course, he is the one that's obviously pulling the strings from the touchline, but in general, the team is so well drilled, so organized, and they just carry out the instructions, the style of football, the work rate. All that comes into play, and these players are obviously highly demanding of each other.
It was interesting after the last game when Lionel Messi came off the bench. I think someone in the media conference said, "Oh, when you send Messi on, did you tell him what to do and what you needed him to?" And he said, "You're joking, aren't you? I'm not going to tell Messi how to play football." Here he is now, Messi, trying to tiptoe clear, but three defenders from Cape Verde combined to get it off him. Sturdy and solid defending from Romero, but Kevin Pina brings it away. And he's got Ryan Mendes on the far side. Steven Moreira is also up there. And now in possession. Moreira back in the team today. The right back, he's with Columbus Crew. Plays his football here in the USA. And Defender of the Year in the MLS a couple of years ago. More frustration for Sidney Lopez Cabral. It's the second time in the last couple of minutes it's broken down on this near side.
Yeah, first time he just took his eye off the ball a little bit. This time just tried to possibly do a little bit too much on the ball, really. Rather than put his foot on the ball, looked to come out, wanted to take on DePaul, and DePaul didn't actually have to do much at all.
Here comes Messi. Well, Cape Verde have made it through the opening quarter of the match. That's Fernandez now in possession for Argentina as they look to make the breakthrough here. Remember, they've won all of their games at this World Cup so far. Rodrigo de Paul. Dine getting his head on it.
Yeah, there's going to be moments in the game where Cape Verde are going to have to absorb pressure.
There's Gabriel Batistuta in the middle of the picture there. Arsene Wenger as well. It's a bit like a who's who of, among others, former World Cup winners with Argentina in the VIP seats tonight. As we have the hydration break here in the first half, and from Cape Verde's point of view, so far so good. They have restricted the opportunities for Lionel Messi and Argentina.
The world is changing, but with every challenge comes a chance to build better, stronger, we're investing in ourselves, buying Canadian, prospering from our resources and critical minerals. Our plan is to create jobs, build affordable homes twice as fast, break down barriers between provinces, and expand global trade. This is our moment to build a strong economy by Canadians, for Canadians. A message from the Government of Canada.
Yeah, I can't share screen right now. I'm clicking it and everything. I got you. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Sorry, am I muted?
We also deliver.
Perfect.
Play for the Ultras? Game over.
Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Zero.
If I eat poulet rouge every day and change like one topping each time, how long would it take to taste everything? Centuries?
The world is changing, but with every challenge comes a chance to build better, stronger. We're investing in ourselves, buying Canadian, prospering from our resources and critical minerals. Our plan is to create jobs, build affordable homes twice as fast, break down barriers between provinces, and expand global trade. This is our moment to build a strong economy by Canadians, for Canadians. A message from the Government of Canada.
So thankfully the rain is staying away. You can see the downtown area a few miles away there in the distance. And let's hope that those clouds continue to circle and bypass the Miami Stadium, this iconic venue that has, among other things, hosted 6 Super Bowls over the years. And it's hosting a knockout match at the World Cup tonight. We'll have a quarter-final here as well, and the bronze medal match the day before the final itself. So we need to look forward to in this arena, including tonight. This is Nahuel Molina. A little bit of space created by Lautaro Martinez. Nicely done. Lisandro Martinez with more than enough time in possession. Does Cabo Verde just get into position and dig in? Nahuel Molina, who's seeming to have the right back spot as the first choice here at this World Cup. One of a number of players from Atletico Madrid. In it comes to Lionel Messi. His control is brilliant. His finish is even better. It's sensational from Lionel Messi. And
What a goal.
Absolutely nothing less. Goal number 20 for the all-time leading scorer in the history of the World Cup. It's his 7th at the 2026 finals. Argentina 1, Cabo Verde 0.
Oh, what a goal. What a play from Argentina. That moment.
They go.
Turning up the pace.
Easy. Look at the touch. Look at the fucking touch.
Absolutely perfect. And Messi's touch and finish sublime.
Amazing touch by Messi.
Start at the back. You see Lisandro Martinez. What a ball this is. What vision.
What the
Messi's
fuck? Look at the touch.
Really quickly. His touch and finish is brilliant. What a touch. The outside of his left foot. And he just stabs at it.
Fuck, what a
Gives
goal.
the goalkeeper no chance. What a goal. That is Messi prime.
Let's go.
We know it. We've seen it so
We
many
need
times
one assist to
before.
one assist from Messi.
But every
Let's
time
go.
it is deeply impressive. He is absolutely lethal. Pinpoint brilliance from Argentina's number 10 yet again.
Alessandro Martinez's ball is unbelievable. It really is. I mean, the weight on it, the direction, the weight was world class. And of course, the finish, the touch and the finish was unbelievable.
Goodness me, this stadium's come alive with that goal. It must feel like they're playing in Buenos Aires. Everybody here, it seems. A couple of small pockets of Cabo Verdean fans, but the whole stadium, a sea of Argentina shirts.
Yeah, it's pretty much just blue and white stripes, isn't it? I mean, we're seeing the little pockets of the dark blue of Cape Verde, but otherwise it is Argentina in Miami.
And most of them in the crowd are jumping up and down at the moment, and I kid you not, our commentary position is just moving a little bit, just rocking a little. Pico Lopez forward for Cabo Verde, real test for them now. Was that the breaking of the defensive dam?
I mean, well, it really is. I mean, the weight on it, the direction, the weight was world class. And for one of the best players on the planet ever.
Argentina with 3 attempts on goal so far, with a little over half an hour played, and Lionel Messi's had all 3 of them. Centre of attention yet again.
Well, it's fascinating to watch him. It's not like he's that one focal point. It's the movement off the ball. It's sliding into those little gaps. It's layoffs, one-touch football. Then when he needs to, takes that extra touch, and we see a finish like that.
Well, his spatial awareness is extraordinary, actually. He looks as if he's not doing anything half the time, but he just knows where to stand, and then before you know it, there, he's just dropped into space and he collects possession.
Well, they know that every time they get the ball, they just have to look up, and Messi will be making himself available, just like you said. Just walks for large parts of it, but he doesn't do anything else because he's so good on the ball. His array of passing at times is very simple, and other times he can pick out a wonder pass himself or create an unbelievable opportunity like that.
Here's McAllister, a half-century of caps now for him with this appearance tonight. Messi feeding it wide. Nahuel Molina. Thiago Almada. Cabral away from De Paul. It's nicely done by Cabo Verde. Good turn by Cabral. They're just not being given an inch, are they, in midfield?
Yeah, it's that swarming effect, isn't it, from Argentina? The minute they lose possession, they look to try and regain it as quickly as possible, and they just swarm them. And if they don't get the ball, it's a light foul. It's a breakdown of play, regroup, start again. They're very, very good at it.
Lisandro Martinez, who provided the pass for the goal. Medina waiting patiently on the far touchline as his teammates tend to look elsewhere, but when it goes towards Thiago Almada.
Welcome, guys, welcome.
Top scorer in the World Cup finals. The Golden Boot race being led by that man there. One ahead of Kylian Mbappe.
Ball, again, it just gets better and better every time you watch it. His touch is just so messy-esque.
Yeah.
And finish.
Ronaldo fans praying now.
Cool and calm and absolutely precise under enormous pressure. Under enormous pressure.
Messi is now
We need another hat-trick. Let's go.
At the World Cup finals, that's a record as well, of course, and he scored 12 goals.
I mean, how old
last
is he?
8 games.
How old is he? 28? I mean, that's the way he's playing. I mean, he just looks phenomenal. He looks in phenomenal shape. He's moving off the ball. He's moving with the ball. His interaction with his team, equally. is exceptional.
In case you're wondering, at home he is actually 39, turned 39 during this World Cup. Romero, pinpoint accuracy with that pass. Argentina settling into a rhythm here. Cabo Verde doing their best to keep them at arm's length. It's easier said than done. Romero. And McAllister was looking for the forward-moving figure of Molina, who I think was more than aware that he was in an offside position.
Yeah, went early, didn't he? Went early, was expecting the pass to be played maybe a couple of touches before, and then he was obviously out of position there. I mean, Romero's in possession, he's waiting for that ball over, and by the time he gets to McAllister, he's in a long way in an offside position. Yeah, they can get their understanding wrong sometimes, this Argentina side.
Morera into Laros Duarte. Pina. Pico Lopez has had a few European adventures with the Shamrock Rovers, played a few big teams as well, matches against Milan and Chelsea along the way. I'm sure nothing quite like this atmosphere though. Forward it goes from Leroy Duarte. Special night for the Duarte brothers in the heart of midfield for Cabo Verde. One replaced the other in one of the group games, but both on the field at the start for this one.
Well, I think it's an amazing journey for this whole team, the whole nation. You know, every one of them will be pinching themselves at what an incredible journey they've had so far. You know what? They're not out of it just yet.
Leroy Duarte, one of the Dutch contingent, won a couple of under-21 caps for the Netherlands before nailing his colours to the Cabo Verdean mast.
Yeah, just a little bit disappointing on that occasion. Get yourself in a good position.
Well, there's Shakira.
Okay, Shakira is here.
Match with her son tonight. Just went out of play there off the boot of Molina. Second start at the World Cup. He actually plays most of the game for Atletico Madrid, but he comes off the bench as much as he starts. He's got the chance now to really nail down that right back slot under Scaloni here at this World Cup. Tonight's winners will head to Atlanta for the round of 16. Match on Tuesday, lunchtime American time. And the magnificent Atlanta Stadium. The roof will be, I'm sure, closed at midday. It's particularly hot there at the moment. Here's Duarte.
Oh. Tackled by McAllister.
The near side, but it's collected by Giovanni Cabral. What a lovely pass that is.
Come on, come on.
Nobody in the middle. Lopez Cabral. Little flurry of attacking play here from Cabo Verde, but the ball in from Mendes, easily cleared. Pico Lopez chases, fully committed.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for Cabo Verde to get a decent cross in the box. Unfortunately, Leroy Duarte just overhits it.
Morocco. Let's go, Morocco.
Those fans from Argentina have got what they came to see.
Yeah, there's an enormous amount of expectation on this.
Oh, we need 2 more goals
World Cup of football
from Messi.
There is an enormous expectation, not only
He's gonna score
I'm sure all over the world and also back in Argentina. And so far they're delivering. Probably their fans would like it a little bit more comfortable, and certainly with the
But
players,
he need to do 1 assist
well
of
in control of this game.
break the record. I want to see
McAllister into De
Messi
Paul.
with
19
one
for
assist.
Rodrigo De Paul tonight. Started
Welcome,
out
guys,
4
welcome.
years ago in Qatar when they won the World Cup.
Come
Here
on,
he goes. Challenge.
that's a foul.
Not a foul one by Laros Duarte. One
Come on,
by
Messi.
whipping that one off the toes of Lopez Cabral. McAllister. Molina. Everyone back behind the ball for Cabo Verde here. We're inside the final 5 minutes of the
They're
first
playing
half.
so calm.
Rodrigo De Paul.
Come on, pass it to Messi. Oh shit.
Bounces off the boot of Enzo Fernandez. Here's Messi, and
What?
the flag is up on the near side for offside.
There you can see the ball there. He's
Who was in the way?
showing that he wanted the ball to go further out. What wasn't for Enzo Fernandez. He
Welcome,
wasn't
guys.
smart, but
Welcome.
unfortunately for Argentina,
Welcome to my live.
he's in an offside position anyway.
Live stream.
A great opportunity at this World Cup for the left back for
Don't
Argentina
forget
as well.
to follow me,
Facundo
please.
Medina of Marseille.
And like
Only
the
played sporadically
stream.
since he made his debut 6 years ago. He really hasn't featured
What do you
too
think
much.
about match?
Started the first 2 games.
What's up,
here,
Khalid,
now
brother?
playing for this one. Remember, most
From
of the players were
Morocco.
rested for the last group game.
I need Morocco.
Again, it breaks down for Cabo
They're
Verde.
playing
there.
well.
They're struggling to get anywhere near Emi Martinez, the Argentina goalkeeper.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you see
Argentina,
once
Morocco
again,
in the final.
possession, they just drop back in the shape.
Maybe
Fernandez on that occasion
if
there.
they
just
play
looked
like that,
he wanted to occupy
they can
space.
win
And as
against
Argentina are going
France.
to come out, Romero to come down and close
I hope so.
down the run of Giovanni Cabral. Fernandez is just in an area where he feels like, well, I'm going to prevent him from
I
playing
hope
that
they
lane,
win
that ball
all the way
forward.
to the
No
final.
space for him to find anyone. He just reads the situation really
Because
well. And they've done it
I
on a
love
number of
Morocco.
occasions in this first 45.
As a goalkeeper, when the ball is not near you at all, is it easy to just lose your concentration? Potentially?
Well, I don't think so for a player
For
like
sure, Messi
Emi
is.
Martinez, because he's playing for
Come
Argentina.
on,
They are like this all the time. Most
He
of the
gonna
time
score
have a lot of
another
possession.
goal.
They dictate the pace of play, and he's used to coming in out of games.
Messi sending it forward, looking for
Look how
Lautaro
they-
Martinez, and Vozinha
always
just
2,
able to
3
grab the ball
players come to Messi.
inside his penalty area.
Yeah, he just knows key moments as goalkeeper in these sort of games where your team's mostly in possession. You know that they're going to be maybe.
Guys,
only
did you
one
watch
moment
the
in
goal?
game where you have to do something.
How Messi scored the goal? Bro, that was amazing.
Just treads on his foot, and Messi
Look
watches
at the
from
goal.
behind. Touch when he's outside his left, and just the calmness
Yes.
and the execution of the finish is
What the
absolutely
fuck?
brilliant.
It's the moment of the game so far.
Bro,
Yeah, that whole movement.
Don't
that whole ball
compare
from
Messi with
Lisandro Martinez,
other
and then
players.
Messi's touch and finish. That is the
Messi is
moment so far, and it's
other level.
it was brilliant to watch.
8 fucking goals
8th successive World Cup match that he scored in.
in the row. And he's at 39.
Argentina have lost only one of the last 50 matches they played at the World Cup.
He scored without a single
It was the game
penalty
4 years
kick.
ago against Saudi Arabia. It's something that doesn't happen terribly often, clearly.
Well, who would have guessed it would have been Saudi Arabia to
Guys,
have,
what do you think about
that record?
Wrestle?
Crazy, isn't it? Oh, that run.
Sent wide off the boot of Enzo Fernandez.
What's the result in the end?
Heading into the last minute of the opening 45.
4-1. It's possible.
Alexis McAllister looking for Lautaro Martinez. The shot
Oh
is on, and it
shit!
is
Come on, Messi.
sharply saved down to his left by Vozinha to deny
Do you love
Enzo
Morocco or
Fernandez.
Algeria?
Messi,
Both teams.
Romero. This
Algeria
has
have
afforded so
also
much
good teams.
time in
We
possession here.
Yeah, they did that
I
really well, didn't
think
they? Just controlling
is
the pace of the
Mahrez
game. They
or
like to slow it down,
they have more.
moving around, letting the ball move, trying to drag players out of position, slightly
The
out of
name
position.
of other guy he
You see
played
Messi, you see
in the
Fernandes,
city
Martinez
team.
up front. They're just looking to find those little pockets, key moments.
Well, just going into a minimum of 4 additional minutes here at the end of the
Come on,
first half.
Messi.
It's in towards
Ah,
Messi.
missed it.
Just a little beyond him.
But let's see Messi's
I should
ratio.
think, Cabo Verde will be quite happy
What
to go in
is
at 1-0
his
if they can
ratio
manage that.
in the
Yeah,
top
it's his
score?
chance of it. Martinez, the time Martinez doesn't get there, but because he got runners forward, the first player to react is Enzo Fernandez. Just doesn't quite get the strike away to say
He
you don't
got
expect Rosiña to make.
7.7
Experienced goalkeeper Rosiña, the 40-year-old
from
Chavez
top score.
in Portugal. Quite well travelled as well. He's played in Slovakia, in Cyprus, and Moldova.
I hope he
He's
score
been the
more
man in
goals.
goal for a long, long time for this team. Played in all 4 of their appearances, their
And 1 assist.
tournament appearances at the Africa Cup of Nations. And twice they've got to the quarter-finals in that run. Rodrigo de Paul, Molina, Argentina still hoping that they can finish the first half in style and give themselves a
But
little bit of extra elbow.
the other
here.
team, they play very good. They defend good. They run all the time.
Argentine voices echoing around the Miami Stadium.
Do you know players? Morocco? Yeah, bro, of course I know.
Lovely little flick there. Messi trying to find a way through.
Hakimi and
Leaning forward, no joy for Cabral. Romero made sure of that. Lautaro Martinez. Messi
and the
stretching. Messi concedes
strikers.
the free kick.
Yeah, once
He
again,
joined Bayern
example of
Munich.
Argentina. Messi loses the ball, and you see everyone.
this
Lautaro
season.
Martinez sprinting back. Everyone
I just
trying to win
forgot
the ball back
his name.
as quickly as possible. Messi this occasion gives the free kick away. Enzo Fernandez, see there, just slightly
And
underneath.
more
Doesn't
players
quite get
from
that
Morocco.
angle right, and certainly the power on the ball.
I know the players, but I forget the names.
This is Pico Lopez.
They
Cabo Verde with an
has
extraordinary
good teams.
run recently. They've only lost 1 of the last 18 matches they've played. They've drawn quite a few of them, 8 wins in that
I
time.
hope
That's
they
since
come to
November
the
of
final.
2024. They lost in March when they played Chile in New Zealand, actually. They were beaten by 4 goals to 2. The only defeat they've had since late 2024.
Let's go Hakimi, Bruno.
Tidied up by Argentina's back line and Lisandro Martinez.
I love Bruno.
McAllister.
He's a good goalkeeper.
De Paul. Fernandez. We're in the last minute or so of additional time before the break.
There are too many Argentine fans. Think if they win again the World Cup,
Medina.
Ronaldo fans gonna
Martinez
cry
dropping a little
again.
bit deeper. Alexis McAllister. Ball just checking back.
What they want now? They got penalties. They got
Back with Romero. They're just playing out the final moments of this first
offside
half.
goal.
That'll do it. There's
Let's
the
go.
half-time whistle. And the
That is for the
moments
first half.
of Miami homecoming Messi brilliance is the difference between the two teams
1-0
in this first half. It was a goal
with the
of
Messi's
the
goal.
highest quality and a goal which means he's the first player ever to score at least 7 goals at 2 different World Cup finals. At half-time, Argentina 1, Cabo Verde 0.
So guys, let's take a break and come back.
1 + 1 = more of the greatest stories. Hulu on Disney+. Stories about
survivors.
The most dangerous planet.
Murder.
Prophecy.
Beer and propane.
Dawn of a new era.
Dodging death. The Premier League.
Whatever it takes.
Power, faith, and love.
Where do you hail from? Canada.
best of the best stories now with even more from Hulu.
Amazing.
Have it all with Hulu on Disney+.
Yeah, I can't share screen right now. I'm clicking it and everything. I got you. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Sorry, am I muted?
We also deliver.
Perfect.
You going back home for the games?
Oh, I wish. Hey! Tap in. Tap in.
Across the pond, please.
Sorry, mate. Don't go south of the river.
Easy. Let's go.
Hey, we're playing hockey here.
Not anymore, kiddo. This way to the stadium? Everything's a tap-in with Visa.
Come celebrate the FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal.
Do you call it soccer, or do you call it football?
Really?
You're right, who gives a... It doesn't matter what you call it. 90 minutes is what matters. The odds matter. The next goal. The same game parlay. When you bet matters. Soccer or football? Move on. Because the beautiful game has a million shifting factors. Canada's premier betting destination for the world's game. Bet with Sports Interaction.
We are deep into stoppage time. Oh, they must be careful here. Oh! But hang on, they are checking it. It's going to be in the hands of the VAR.
Adventures that stay with you long after they end. It matters to you. It matters to us.
Lionel Messi continuing to make history at the World Cup, adds to his all-time record with his 20th career goal, his 7th of the tournament, to take solo lead in the Golden Boot race and has Argentina up 1-0. As we welcome you to your Coca-Cola halftime and take a look at your first half stats. So Messi becoming the first ever player to score 7 or more goals in 2 different editions of the World Cup. Argentina leading possession with 66%, and Argentina hasn't faced a single shot on target in the first half of this World Cup, entering your first half with a 1-0 lead. Here's the scene at Jack Pool Plaza. We saw a roar from Argentinian fans after Messi's goal made it 1-0. We say hello yet again, Canada. Lindsay Hamilton alongside your Canadian internationals, Sam Metakubi, Terry Dunfield, and Toss St. Ricketts. And Toss, you've said it at numerous points throughout this World Cup. When it comes to Lionel Messi, we are witnessing greatness. Turns 39 on June 24th. Age isn't a problem for him. 7 goals so far, leading the Golden Boot race. By now, we shouldn't be really surprised by anything he does, should we?
Not surprised, but still in awe. We're witnessing greatness. You've seen it today again. And, but Cape Verde, they were disciplined. They had their block, but just one lapse in the defense and just a direct ball. Messi just bends his run. And this touch, guys, limited space in behind. The touch has to be perfect. He takes it on the outside of the left boot and puts it over Vizinha. But this is greatness. This is what makes him so good. And, just one little lapse of the defense. They had the deep block, but they decided to go over the top. And it came after the hydration break, which we're calling a momentum break, which we could call a tactical break.
Give us a few iterations.
But this goal, nonetheless, is sheer brilliance. And the finish, the composure, just class, Terry.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I actually went for a cup of tea up until the water break because I had confidence in Cape Verde. And here we draw it up here. There's a really nice 2v1 between the center backs. You can see there's no space between lines, and just the awareness for Messi to see they're maybe half a yard high. That's exploited. Toss, as you said, the touch is ridiculous, but what a ball from Martinez. And then as the game starts to just open up, as Cape Verde protects the space in behind, space between lines begins to open up. And this is why Argentina are so difficult to play against. You protect what's behind, there's space in between. You're too narrow, there's space wide. It's just such a joy to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, it was a difficult first half for them. They slowly grew into the game. The momentum break, the hydration break, whatever you want to call it, was really what kind of allowed them to take that step forward. They came out of the break. They were a little bit more aggressive with their running in behind. You could see with the Messi goal, he made that run in behind. He peeled off the center back and was able to show his quality again, I would like to say. Though I do believe that Borges might be a little bit disappointed if he looks at it back. I think he could have done a little bit better, but never mind. The finish was unbelievable.
Future coach, I love it, Sam.
Setting the bar sky high, Sam. Well, what about when it comes to Cabo Verde? Because we know their defensive identity has really been the calling card. This is a tiny nation of just over 500,000 people. And yes, they're down 1-0, but all in all, pretty impressive considering you're up against the reigning champions, and they're using that deep block to their advantage, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at the game. It's 1-0. I mean, they've done quite well. There's been a free kick by Messi. There's been a chance by Martinez, and obviously the wonder goal by Messi. But all in all, I think they'll be pretty happy with how they've done the game. I mean, they've been able to have that low block. They've been very diligent. The midfielders have been working very hard. When the fullbacks are getting high up on the pitch on the sides, the wingers are dropping down to provide cover. So all in all, they've done well, but ultimately it's not about how long you can stay in the game. At some point, you have to get over that halfway line and score goals. And they've done quite well defensively, but that's only one part of the game. They really need to find a way to get out there and create chances for themselves.
That was a nice step from Borges there, maybe a bit of redemption. But we've seen a couple of half chances from that low block of Cape Verde. I used to hate playing in low blocks, if I'm honest, but just so much discipline. And Toss, let's not forget, they were down 2-1 against Uruguay, came back to make it 2-2, picked Uruguay off at the right time. So I still think there's a lot of football to go in this game.
Yeah, a lot of football. And, you know, what I liked is that they were confident when they went forward. You know, they took their chances. You see, they have a couple half chances here. Of course, the quality in the pass and the final ball is needed. But once they got those moments to get forward, they tried. You know, they looked confident. They looked brave. And, you know, they went at defenders. They're trying to put balls in the box. And like Sam alluded to, you can't just defend the whole game. You got to take your chances and you got to go for it. And they got moments, you know, but just lacked a little bit of quality in those moments. The final ball here, maybe he should shoot instead of crossing. You know, those moments, they have to be more clinical if they want to get anything out of this game.
It's a deep team as well. Bubista's done a really nice job of rotating his team, so expect changes at 60 minutes as well. A little bit of freshness might help.
Okay, Bird putting up a fight, but right now Argentina in control thanks to Lionel Messi adding to his World Cup goals record, now at 20 and leading the Golden Boot race. And here's how the crowd reacted to Messi's goal at a nearby watch party in Miami. Messi now with 7 of Argentina's 9 goals in this World Cup. Absolutely incredible. They lead 1-0 at the half.
Is that Miami or Buenos Aires?
And with more insights, you always know where your money's going.
Turns out I'm terrible at soccer, so let's switch back for the second half.
Come on, how bad could it be?
It's pretty bad.
If you're looking for the future of football, it's gonna be me.
Capaz que no sabe quién soy todavía. Pero pronto lo vas a saber.
That's cute. I'm gonna be so big, I won't even be able to walk down the street.
The future is already here. Next starts now.
Ready!
But is...
in theaters now.
Guys, I hate to break it to you, but we don't have enough Lay's for the game.
Let's go to the store then.
We cannot go in there. It's 2-pack.
Just 2-pack.
Hi, how you doing? We were having an awesome viewing party, and if you had Lay's, you can come with us.
How are you?
Chips? No Lay's, no game. She has them! Try to get the whole carton. Welcome. Grab the door.
Buenas.
This is it. Next goal wins.
Cool. You're a great actor. I'll give you that.
Well, I mean, this is my typing hand. This is how I type.
Right now on TSN.ca and the TSN app, we've got even more World Cup news, highlights, and reaction from across the tournament, including Egypt becoming the third team in this round of 32 to win on penalties. Don't miss a moment of the action and keep up to date with your favorite teams with TSN.ca and the TSN app. Meanwhile, later today, the round of 32 comes to a close. In Kansas City, Colombia, Ghana look to earn the final round of 16 spot. The winner will go on to face Switzerland here in Vancouver at BC Place. Kickoff will come your way at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. But it was Lionel Messi at it yet again. And we're never really that surprised. He has now scored in a record 8 straight World Cup matches. And his 29th minute goal has Argentina up 1-0 over Cape Verde at the break.
Come celebrate the FIFA World Cup at McDonald's. For a limited time, score a second collectible cup for free with every FIFA World Cup meal.
Say hi to the Lees and their newest family member, the Kia EV5. Gordon has a lot to do and appreciates looking great while doing it. And Sophia is sporty, very sporty. When she's not on the field, she's gaming on it. Yes! All 5 get what they want in the EV5 and a little more.
Kia, movement that inspires.
With Amex Platinum, the possibilities you imagine can become the moments you experience. It's the table you'll talk about for months. Just looking turns into just booked. And you can feel the rush as you're living that bucket list moment. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Amex.
And also,
Argentina up 1-0 over Cape Verde thanks to a goal from Lionel Messi, adding to his total. Now, 8 straight World Cup matches that Messi has scored a goal, 12 over that span. Incredible stuff. Let's take you back to Miami with the call, Simon Brotherton and Mark Schwartzer.
That's the trophy there. Hoping to lift again for the second time in a row and for what would be the fourth time in total. Well, it's Messi back in Miami. Of course he scored. You'd expect nothing less. And Argentina with a 1-goal lead against Cabo Verde, who have yet to reach a point where they're able to trouble Emiliano Martinez in Argentina's goal at the other end of the field.
Yeah, I mean, they've been really, really comfortable defensively, Argentina, up to this point. Cabo Verde have made some entries in the 8-yard box, but nothing with any meaningful kind of effort on goal. But they've got to be careful, Argentina. They know 1-0, precarious. They've got to be on it.
Ready to go at the start of the second half. And the countdown is on. No changes, by the way, being made by either head coach at the interval. Well, if it stays like this, Argentina will go through to the round of 16 and we'll have a trip to Atlanta for a match on Tuesday lunchtime. Forward off the boot of Enzo Fernandez, collected by Almada. Here's Lisandro Martinez. Other than Emi Martinez, the goalkeeper, and Lautaro Martinez of Inter up front, everybody else had a rest in the final group match. The 3-1 victory over Jordan just gave them a little bit of a breather here in this hot and heat affected World Cup. Will of course be Egypt, who lie in wait in Atlanta after their victory over Australia on penalties earlier today. Romero. Argentina finalists in 2 of the last 3 World Cups. They're looking pretty handy this time round as well. France have perhaps caught the eye more than anybody else, but Argentina couldn't be that far behind.
No, you know what you've got from Argentina. You've got a man in Lionel Messi who's in incredible form once again. You've got a team that's well organised, well drilled, hustle. We've got an incredible amount of experience. Maybe not as flash or as certainly as appeasing to the eye as what we've seen so far from France in this tournament, but it's a long way to go.
Yeah, absolutely straightforward in the group stage for Argentina. 3-0 winners over Algeria in Kansas City, 2-0 over Austria in Dallas, then back to Kansas City for the game against Jordan. 3-1 winners in that one with their second string 11, apart from 2. Play off there by Mendes, back into Pina. Lopez Cabral forward to Giovanni Cabral. It's a good pass if Moreira can get there and keep the ball in play, and indeed he can. Moreira sending it in, trying to bring Nuno da Costa into the play. He hasn't had anything like a goal-scoring opportunity so far.
No, it's been tough for him, hasn't it? I mean, he's been often up there by himself. This occasion, it's a difficult ball in the box to him. Just can't quite get it under control. There's a lot of Argentinian players around him.
Come again, it's Sidney Lopez Cabral who wins a corner for Cabo Verde. And a little bit of early second half pressure from the Islanders in the Atlantic.
Yeah, they've got to have belief. They've got to believe that they can come out here and make an indent into this Argentinian defence. They've scored some goals in this tournament against the Uruguay. They're probably, most people thought they had no chance against. They did very, very well. They can score. They've got goals in them.
First corner of the match, and here it comes. It's away off the head of Lisandro Martinez. No save required. Blasted in by Cabral.
Yeah, I think
a bit of a deflection maybe on the way.
Yeah, off to Paul. Paul's the one was quick out to him. Didn't get to touch off him. The referee was right on the spot. Yeah, good defending. Sort of done really well, Argentina, and they've had to.
Some achievement for Cabo Verde, though, to make it to the knockout stages in their first World Cup. They were ranked 63 when the tournament began. Lowest ranked team to reach the knockout stages in their debut since 1992. Sent on its way by Lautaro Martinez. An opportunistic effort coming in from Ryan Mendes.
Yeah, it was a very hopeful kind of attempt on goal. See, there's a bit of a coming together there.
Yeah, it was a heavy fall. It was a clash of heads and an awkward landing, all in one there for Giovanni Cabral. Foul by Lautaro Martinez. Cabral seems to be okay. He went off after an hour against Spain in the opening match, and we haven't seen him since until today, but fit enough to take his place in the starting 11 tonight. Morera. Pico Lopez. Looking for Da Costa. All the time in the world for Romero. Here comes Medina. Enzo Fernandez. Argentina, one of 3 teams to win all of their matches so far at the World Cup. Won all 3 of the group games, as did Mexico and France. Patient build up here, and Martinez just shows a little too much of that to Kevin Pina. Here's Duarte. De Roy. Sidney Lopez Cabral on the far side. Picks his spot, picks the run. Just evading the forward run there of Nahuel Molina.
Yeah, almost perfect. That pass in behind from Messi. The moments where I think Cape Verde have got to look to try and push further forward. Messi's right back on the halfway line. Got 5 players in midfield, just marking space. There's a bit of more of containment kind of mentality still at the moment. There's going to be a point in this game where Cape Verde have to start to try and go at Argentina a bit more, take more risks.
Not an easy thing to do, is it, against an opponent who you know can punish you in an instant. Nuno da Costa makes the run, and Lisandro Martinez read that and was swiftly across. For Emi Martinez to deal with yet. Is that about to change? It bounces off. Nuno da Costa on the shot. Coming in from De Roy Duarte. Saved by Emi Martinez, low to his left.
He does really, really well. Emi Martinez, because it takes a deflection, goes through a crowd of players. Any one of them could have easily...
Nuno da Costa on the shot. Coming in from De Roy Duarte.
Fuck happened?
Nuno da Costa on the shot. Coming in from De Roy Duarte. Saved by Emi Martinez, low to his left.
He does really, really well. Emi Martinez, because it takes a deflection, goes through a crowd of players. Any one of them could have easily deflected even further out of the reach of the goalkeeper. But Emi Martinez just watched it all the way. And it's really good goalkeeping, it's really good hands.
That's just the sort of instant that could change the game.
It is, and these are the moments we talked about in the first half where Emi Martinez has had nothing to do in this game. And that's the moment he needed to be swift.
Oh, I'm tired of this fucking shit. Let me bring the real one. Fuck, there are too many ads. This motherfucker.
Verde's defense.
Let me watch fucking.
He was going to try and do a dummy on Messi. That would have been something to see, and very brave.
That got the crowd talking, that's for sure. Here's Christian Romero now for Argentina. 10 minutes into the second half. Maybe Martinez with the clear. It's collected by Kevin Pina, who plays for Krasnodar in Russia. Keeps it away from
come on.
De Paul. This is Cabral. Lopez Cabral. Duarte.
Oh, one more goal, please.
Morera.
No. Come on, that's a foul.
Play on,
The
allowing the
fuck,
game
nothing.
to continue to flow. Pina. Score of their first ever World Cup goal. A little breakdown in communication there between Pico Lopez and Nuno da Costa.
Yeah, I think it was asking a little bit too much for Nuno da Costa there. You can see there, the senior there was a moment you felt that he might try a Cruyff turn on Lionel Messi, but elected not to. And Emi Martinez watches that shot all the way through a crowd of players, slides of touches. Very good goalkeeping.
Come on, come on. One more goal. One more goal by Messi. Ah.
Breaking down, and opportunity to venture forward, abruptly halted there by Christian Romero. Signs of attacking life from Cabo Verde early in the opening 12 minutes or so of this first half.
Yeah, he has to be a little bit careful, Christian Romero. That's twice now he's done
Did
that
he
in the game.
get
Referee,
the
you would
yellow
think.
card?
And Gianni Infantino, the FIFA president there, sitting alongside Claudio Tapia, the president of the Argentinian Football Association.
Oh shit.
Then it breaks down and
Oh shit.
Argentina tidy up competently and confidently, and Messi's touch for once doesn't find a teammate. Collected in midfield by Laros Duarte initially. Pina forward into Da Costa. Here now is Steven Morera. We're seeing a bit more of the ball in Argentina's half of the field than in the first half.
Yeah, certainly more positive.
Christian Romero.
Looking to try and make inroads in this Argentinian defence.
I don't know why.
Very, very good at
They
breaking
don't
up play,
buy him.
slowing the game down to their
He's
tempo.
so good.
Laros Duarte.
Let's go.
Zlataro breaking it up. Again,
Oh.
Argentina not keeping hold of the ball. Morera.
Get the ball back.
This is Mendes. Infield he goes. There's the equaliser. A sensation in Miami at the World Cup.
What the fuck?
Duarte. To say it's a shock for most of the people inside the stadium would be an
Why they didn't mark him?
Ah, an Excellent movement from Cape Verde down this right-hand side. Ryan Mendez's ball in between the legs of the Argentinian player, and the finish smashes it in the goal from an acute angle. Emi Martinez didn't have time to react. Cape Verde are alive and back in this game.
The Cinderella story goes on here at this World Cup, and here
Look.
the moment where the world champions were pegged back.
So lucky. What was that?
Just perfect time pass. Really good touch from Deroy Duarte, and then he picks his spot. Yes, he gets fortunate between the legs of Lisandro Martinez. And Emi Martinez has no time to react. That is a brilliant goal from Cape Verde, and they cannot believe their luck.
One attack, one goal.
On the 10 islands of Cape Verde at this moment in time. Messi's moment of magic cancelled out. Cape Verde, with half an hour to go, are sensationally level against the world champions.
Come on, Argentina. Come on.
Not a day that Deroy Duarte will forget in a hurry, whatever happens now. The man of the moment for Cape Verde.
Much better play from Cape Verde in general, like more positive, more direct play, picking out their pass, being more precise, taking more care in possession. Pays off massively for them.
Also, it's not a bad time to score your first ever international goal. There's a time and a place. I think he would struggle to better that goal and that time a minute or two ago here in South Florida. Well, what a moment, what a World Cup they are having. But here comes Lionel Messi. Halted, and it's just lashed clear. Well, we're about to find out whether scoring that goal was rather like poking a large stick in a wasp's nest, aren't we?
We are. This is the moment. This is where Argentina are going to have to dig deep. For large parts of this game, they've controlled it. They've looked not in danger whatsoever. They've minimised Cape Verde's attempts on goal. And then bang, Cape Verde are back on level terms. And this is where the Argentinian side have to dig deep.
Cape Verde's first World Cup, the third smallest nation ever to compete in the finals after Curacao and Iceland, a nation of just over 500,000 people.
Martinez, he
made it to the finals with a win over Eswatini. And here they are.
Come on.
But here's Messi looking to restore Argentina's
lead,
and Vazinia's denied him.
Messi. What was that?
Scoring from that angle, that distance, through one arm of the goalkeeper. He looks to try and get it through his legs. But Vazini does so well, just stays big, and it hits him. Big save.
Keep him, keep. What the
Long way to go
fuck?
in this one. Almost half an hour of the regulation 90. We're about to see Nico Gonzalez and Julian Alvarez. Lautaro Martinez is coming off.
Nico is so fast.
Alvarez of Atletico Madrid is about to come on. And also Thiago
Come on, Julian.
is off. The first two changes. Nico Gonzalez, who's been at Atleti on loan from Juventus, on for this one. It's his third appearance of the World Cup. All of them coming off the bench. And Vozinha gets his gloves on that one. So Scaloni, in his 100th match in charge of Argentina, quick to make a couple of changes to try to change the narrative here.
Possibly just slowed the tempo down a little bit too much. Maybe took it for a little bit for granted. Too comfortable, Argentina. And of course, you only need to give these
so
teams
fucking lucky.
time and time again. Only need one chance to get themselves back in the game. And Cape Verde took it.
Dine.
Come on.
Can get it past Alvarez. Chased by McAllister. No foul for the challenge on Cabral. Here's De Paul. Lionel Messi. There's space on the near side for Nico Gonzalez, the substitute. First touch for him. The pass is a little short to Facundo Medina. Enzo Fernandez, Medina now. Well, that goal should certainly focus Argentinian minds wonderfully. They were coasting along, weren't they? And the pace had gone from their play. They were a little bit too comfortable, and it almost encouraged Cabo Verde forward. McAllister. Gonzalez.
What was that?
Swept away by Laros Duarte.
Yeah, it certainly knocked them a little bit out of their rhythm, Argentina. Yes, they did drop off a little bit. The tempo had changed a bit. Maybe just got a little bit complacent. And obviously were punished at a key moment in time. Cabo Verde now, their tails are up. They've got belief back in the belly. They believe they can get something out of this game, and they put themselves back in with a fighting chance.
And they're busy writing another very interesting chapter to their World Cup tale here in the United States. 25 minutes remaining. Martinez.
Come on. Julian.
25 minutes, of course, Mark, is rather a long time when you're playing against Argentina.
Yeah, it's a long time to try and defend.
Look at them.
Imagine they'll be looking to try and
They
defend.
fought the fucking boss.
What they all want to try and do is, when given the opportunity, to look to break. A bit like we saw them against Uruguay. Defend, 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 and the moment they get a chance to quickly counter, I'll be looking to do it.
Lisandro Martinez, lovely pass, Nico Gonzalez, and that was Enzo Fernandez trying to get on the end of it.
Take it easy.
Difficult chance for Enzo Fernandez there. Just couldn't wait long enough for the ball to pop down as he was under so much pressure.
Change coming for Cabo Verde. Double change. We're going to see Daylon Livramento. And we say goodbye to Laros Duarte, and we welcome Jamiro Montero onto the field as well. Montero, well-travelled playmaker, is with Zwolle in the Netherlands.
I hate those teams playing like that.
Livramento on for what remains of the match as well. For Nuno da Costa, Livramento, who wrote his name into footballing folklore on the islands with the goal that beat Cameroon in the World Cup qualifier last September. Can he come up with something else today?
Well, the man for the big occasion. He's got fresh legs. Nuno da Costa has run his socks off all this game, so he needed the change, freshen up a little bit.
Here comes
Come on.
Argentina. Here comes Messi. Holds to the floor.
Come on, give him a yellow card.
Yellow card for Hina.
Yeah, he felt that it was safer to bring Messi down and allow him to have that free run.
Let's go.
Now they're going to try and defend against a dangerous free kick in a difficult area.
Yeah, difficult one, isn't it, if you're the defender in that situation.
You could see him turn around quickly and look at how far he was away from the goal the minute he gave that free kick away.
Come on, Messi.
Midway through the second
You
half.
can agree.
Who'd have thought it? Finely balanced, beautifully poised at 1-1. Might be a test coming up for Vozinha here. There's only one man to take this, but for once it's not past the wall. Gonzalez, McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. Argentina certainly will feel there's plenty of time left here. Over 20 minutes of the 90 remaining. Cape Verde with something to try and hang on to now. Morero with the header away. Ryan Mendes losing out. Gonzalez, who's looking busy, swept clear by Dine.
They already marked the miss.
Just going to see more of the same, aren't we? We're going to see Argentina trying to dictate pace. They've certainly lifted the tempo and looking to try and get in behind, trying to cause some problems.
Come on, come on.
Cape Verde, fresh legs up front.
And here they come with Enzo Fernandez. Little 1-2 with Nico Gonzalez. Alvarez.
Come on, run between.
You can see the intensity of Cape Verde's players gone up a notch or two following that equalising goal as well. Rodrigo de Paul. Mendes.
Let's go.
Surrounded, outnumbered. Gonzalez. Fernandez. Medina bursting into the penalty area as well.
Defenders, let's go.
Messi loitering some distance from the box at the moment, trying to look as unthreatening as possible. Bit of space now for Gonzalez. Medina, Alvarez, here's Messi coming to life. Shot to the
Let's go. Let's go. This is a Messi's place.
Free kick conceded by the goal scorer from Cape Verde, Duarte.
Yeah, you can just see the way Argentina have set this up. They've started on the left-hand side, recycled the ball, moved it back across, then quickly back in to the same area. A bit of space on the ball. That's what just opens up. The movement on the ball is excellent.
Brilliant positioning again from the referee there, right on the spot. We just
so
saw
please
the view from the referee's camera. Manu Ginobili in the crowd today, watching on, a four-time NBA champion. Getting the crowd going in the last minute or two as well, when his picture came up on the big screen in the stadium. Well, this must look quite inviting.
Yeah, it's a
Come on, Messi.
Big opportunity. This is a position where you feel that it's got Messi written all over it. Julian Alvarez is there as well. He's looking like if Messi's not going to take this, which you'd find highly unlikely.
Messi takes it.
Oh shit!
By Bozinha.
What the fuck?
Bozinha does really well because he's
he saved it.
To make sure his wall's in the right spot. Messi sees it and sees it as an opportunity to try and sneak one back in to the goalkeeper's side, and Bozinha just adjusts really well.
It did look as though it was going in for a moment. Fine stop from Bozinha. Need to be on his toes again here.
Come on.
More pressure from Argentina. And it is the hydration break in the second half. But here, just keep an eye on Bozinha here.
Yeah, he's calling his teammates to move across. Messi sees it. He looks to quickly try and take a quick shot on goal. Bozinha's really quick to react. Pretty good footwork for an old man.
1-1, 3/4 of the way through the game.
Bro. They defend like the... Bro, they parked the fucking bus. Welcome guys, welcome. What do you think about Matt? Don't forget to like and share the stream. And follow me, thank you.
A safer Ontario
Ontario means playgrounds with no drug injection sites nearby. It means
We
fewer
can
cars being
do
stolen
this
thanks
one.
to more police officers and prosecutors. New jails so criminals
We
stay
were
behind
unlucky.
bars. Public spaces without encampments. And bail reform that protects our neighborhoods. We're making every corner of Ontario safer to make all of Ontario safer. That's how we protect Ontario.
Let's go, guys.
I eat poulet rouge every day.
Which teams do you support, guys?
Each time. How long would it take to taste everything?
Write in the comments. Come on.
Hey.
Where are you from?
Can you do this? Switch. Switch again.
Probably not, but can you do this?
What'd you do?
Oh, you know, just flagged an investment that no longer aligns with the client's goals and suggested a better fit.
Show off.
They call me the Alphonso Davies of banking.
No, they don't.
They're gonna win, don't stress. Yeah, bro.
So ready for the potentially
We will
final
see.
and decisive act of the evening.
It's so tough against teams like
Cardboard cutouts of
because
Lionel
they
Messi
are
were being
always
waved around frantically
staying back
earlier in the
and
evening following his goal. There's a good
attacking
number
on the
of
second.
Argentinian former World Cup winners.
What do
Alberto
you think about
Tarantini
this?
among them.
No, they should
Filiol is there as well.
score more goals.
Justi. Plenty of winners from both 1978 and 1986.
Messi, of course, Messi.
And we're underway once more.
Don't compare Messi with
for
other players.
The final 16 minutes plus additional time here. Both sets of players suitably refreshed after the hydration break here in the second half. And here come Cape Verde. There'll be a free kick there. He's a bit too feisty from Alexis McAllister with his challenge on Jamiro Montero.
Certainly a ball and all challenge from McAllister. Well, probably more the player than the ball.
Montero is one of the Dutch contingent, Rotterdam born. He grew up in the Netherlands, about half a dozen of them born in the Netherlands in the squad here for Cape Verde. This
They
is the
must
first
be
match that
careful.
Montero hasn't started. He could be key for them.
They try to attack once. Always it's hard to play against teams like that.
That'll be a goal kick.
Yeah.
Fair to say, didn't quite catch that.
No, he was trying to repeat of the game against Uruguay. Did a great strike on goal from
Oh, they
similar
don't
distance.
deserve to go
On the other end
through.
here in this stadium. That
They
one
play like-
unfortunately doesn't quite catch.
Free kick there. Just saw a shot of Scaloni sitting in the dugout. He was very respectful of the performances of Cape Verde and their abilities in the media conference ahead of the game yesterday, but even allowing for that, this has not gone quite according to plan so far from Argentina's point of view, with the round of 16 game coming up relatively quickly. We want to avoid extra time if possible. Strong arm there from Lisandro Martinez.
I think he's very, very fortunate there, Lisandro Martinez. He does really well to regain the initiative because he looked like he was going to be in trouble.
And Mendes losing out. And Kevin Pina as well.
Oh, that's a yellow card.
Penalised for his challenge on Enzo Fernandez. No major issue there, but it is a free kick for Argentina.
What the fuck? That's a yellow card. Come on. Welcome guys.
We're inside the last quarter of an hour here.
Come on, Nico.
Ventures forward. Argentina
Oh shit.
applying more pressure. They did score inside the final quarter of an hour in each one of their group games here at this World Cup. They're having such a time, aren't they, those fans of Cape Verde? We're going to have a double change coming for the African side now. With Willy Semedo coming on and Ryan Mendes going off, and we are about to see Helio Varela as well. Varela on Giovanni Cabral is going off. Varela, by the way, came on here against Uruguay, and it took him 136 seconds to score. It was the equaliser in that game, the 2-2 result against Marcelo Bielsa's side.
Yeah, he was a super sub on that evening. Maybe, just maybe, he could repeat and go one better against this Argentinian side.
Let's go.
Willy Semedo, by the way, a left-sided player. Well, he can play either side, actually. Started the last game against Saudi Arabia. Well-travelled, is with Imonia Nicosia in Cyprus these days. Nearly 64,500 packed here inside the stadium.
It's not good if they're going to extra time, because all players gonna be tired. Come on,
Alvarez
Messi.
To Messi. Looks to try and tee it up.
Come on. Whoa.
And it's just
the fuck?
Pico Lopez.
No.
Mighty relieved he was able to turn that.
So fucking lucky.
And into the back of his own net.
That was brilliant last-ditch defending from Pico Lopez,
wasn't it? Just?
I think there was
fucking
an element
lucky.
of wow.
Quite a scrap between these two developers.
No, take it easy.
Last 10 minutes of the game.
Hand low.
Yeah, some real pressure on the ball, isn't there? There's no letting up from either side. Of course, Argentina are pushing. Cape Verde, the ones that at the moment are just sort of hanging on a little bit, defending really well. See that Pico Lopez, last-ditch defending, almost gets put off by Vecino as well, but that is brilliant defending, because you can see
that was so close. Okay. So close.
Enzo Fernandez was ready just to tap it into an
Oof.
open goal.
Well, for the players of Cape Verde, this is the ultimate test tonight, and what a performance they're putting in here against Argentina. Gonzalez, Medina. Nearly 65,000 in here, and nearly all of them supporting Argentina, and it's rather quieter than we might have expected at this moment in time.
The longer this game's gone on, it's been 1-1. There's been a little bit more nerves. Argentina haven't really pushed enough.
Good defensive work there from Pico Lopez, shielding it, allowing Vecino to gather.
Vecino was very, very quick off his line, alert to the danger. It's good communication between him and the centre half.
Header on by Livramento, hoping that maybe Montero might get on the end of it.
Welcome guys.
Martinez, and now Romero.
Welcome to my stream. Don't forget to like and follow me.
Attempts on goal so far.
And if it's possible for you, if you can share my live stream. Thank you.
I mean, we'd actually probably expect a little bit more after the equaliser. Haven't quite lifted the tempo up as much or created enough chances.
Lovely little exchange between Rodrigo de Paul and Lionel Messi.
Finish that!
Gonzalez sends it across. And it's behind.
Oh, fuck!
And this time it's behind of Pina, and it will be a corner.
Kevin Pina's been really, really good for Cape Verde tonight. His positional play has been exceptional.
Rodrigo de Paul is coming off. Leandro Paredes of Boca Juniors is on to replace him. Third appearance of the World Cup for him this year.
Come on!
Gonzalez got up really well there.
Wasn't that handball? Handball. Penalty.
Two Argentinian players down on the pitch at the moment. Facundo Medina. A little bit of cramp kicking in as well. I don't think with Medina, but It's turning into quite a tough night here.
Yeah, certainly feeling it.
It is a bit of cramp. That's Medina on the far side. Enzo Fernandez as well, just trying to stretch out a little bit. Who knows? We might have some way to go in this match if somebody can't get it done for either side in the next few minutes. We've only got a little over 5 minutes plus added time left. And Argentina are going to be making another change. Nicolas Tagliafico is going to come on. So he'll just slot in at left back in place of Facundo Medina. So Tagliafico, he's an experienced player, of course. 79th cap for him tonight. And Medina has run himself to a standstill here in the humidity of Miami. There, his legs just gave up on him.
Yeah, it was
That's why the free kick's been given to Cabo Verde.
Yeah,
he just fell on the ball.
That was Enzo Fernandez, wasn't it? He's pointing towards Medina, saying that he's injured.
Here come Cabo Verde, and the block is made by Paredes.
Other teams, they have good physics. What?
Paredes into Enzo Fernandez. Here's McAllister.
Come on, Julian Alvarez, you can do something.
Argentina just looking for a special moment to get them over the line.
Come on, Messi.
And, Messi, with that burst of pace, looks to try and provide it. The header away by Dine, collected by McAllister.
Take it easy.
As you can see, he's not entirely in agreement with that, and it will be a corner.
Yeah,
it's been confirmed to the officials.
Yeah, it looked like from here that it was a corner. McAllister runs onto it, tries to get one away. Looks like it takes pretty hefty deflection over the crossbar.
Easy.
Burst of pace on the right hand side from Messi. That's what creates that half a chance. Just haven't done enough of that in this second half.
Messi assist.
Three more minutes plus added time. Messi looks to be the provider here. Vozinha under pressure. Gonzalez will chase and will get there first. Tagliafico, freshly off the bench into Alvarez. Messi. Cabo Verdean hearts will be in Cabo Verdean mouths there as he tries to tee it up, and it's just swept away by Willy Semedo. Cabo Verde inching towards extra time here, but far from there yet.
Yeah, still some time to go, and you wouldn't be surprised if there were a couple of chances even between now and then.
Defender, they must
Fernandez, plenty of time in
go
possession.
Inside the
Paredes. Messi's just loitering away on the far side. He's been over there for 2 or 3 minutes now. It's Messi's delivery.
Come on! What? Hands!
They're claiming a handball. They're all asking the referee to look at it as it goes out of play on the far side.
Oh, that's a brilliant ball from Messi into the box. So dangerous, so difficult to deal with. Defenders don't know, goalkeeper doesn't know. It comes out as they're coming together. I mean, there is a hand, but I don't. I mean, it's so close. In a natural position, I'm not sure. Come on, it comes off his head firstly. Off Pico Lopez. We'll have to wait and see.
What the fuck? It was inside the goal.
Bicep, really. Yeah, either off his bicep or off his head. I'm not really sure.
It was inside the goal.
But VAR obviously have a job at their hands now to determine what the outcome of this
What the fuck? That's a fucking penalty.
On we go.
What?
That was my first impression. Header off McAllister.
That was inside the...
Off a shoulder or his head from Pico Lopez onto his arm. So
how is that a natural foot?
We are 30 seconds or so away from the end of the 90 minutes, and we will have at least 8 additional minutes. So we'll just get confirmation of that from the board shortly, but just get the feeling there's going to be a chance or two between now and the final whistle. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Julian Alvarez.
How is that his natural position?
Leandro Paredes. Taliafico making a movement on the near side. Lisandro Martinez. Just going into the minimum
8 minutes extra time.
As Messi sweeps it forward. Gonzalez with the header down. Semedo is there.
Come on.
That was Alvarez.
Come on.
Any tense atmosphere inside the stadium. Alvarez looks for the opportunity to shoot or to set up a teammate. More solid, well-structured defending from Cape Verde.
Yeah, Kevin Peter in the right place once again. Just doesn't buy the dummy, and you can see there Alvarez is just looking to try and get the ball, whip it across the face of the goal. It's just nowhere past Kevin Pina.
Ah, bro.
Enzo Fernandez scored a fair few goals this season for Chelsea. 15, in fact. What he'd give to get another one now. Paredes with the layoff. McAllister. Here's Messi. He's just loitering in space outside the penalty area. Paredes!
Oh, shit.
To be saved by Bozinha.
Yeah, it was a decent effort from distance. Paredes there, fancied himself. Just wasn't going to trouble Bozinha. He's very cool, very calm under pressure.
Bro, that was inside the goal.
Yeah, you see it comes off his head. Off Pico Lopez's head, then onto his arm. That's what I thought on the first shot. And I think it's absolutely correct decision.
Gonzalez. Well, one back by Montero. Absolutely refusing to give up. Terrific work rate there from Montero. Backed up by Livramento. Chances few and far between in the latter stages of this game, though, for Cape Verde. What an outstanding achievement it would be if they could take Argentina to extra time, but several minutes remain.
Bro, Messi almost angry, almost.
As the defending world champions look to get the job done and avoid that extra half an hour.
Yeah, but you're against Argentina. And, of course, the great man, Lionel Messi. Anything can happen between now and the end of this match.
He's almost angry.
They have to keep going, keep pushing, stay focused.
Yeah, some tired legs, some tired minds out there as the little deflection carries it right across the box.
Come on! This need a little bit touch. Go inside the goal.
Here's McAllister into Messi. Away from De Roy Duarte, not once but twice.
That's it. That's the time. That's the time. God, please.
Just as he did earlier in the half.
That's the time. With yellow card. Come on.
So difficult
Finish.
to contain him, isn't it? Lionel Messi, when he's in those sort of positions with the ball, it's so difficult. So often he just draws the foul because he's so good on the ball, has tight control.
I don't want to watch.
Just wonder, is it maybe slightly
His perfect position.
get up and over?
Come on, Leo.
Nonetheless, there is an expectant buzz suddenly around the stadium here.
Well, and it's also Lionel Messi, so anything can happen. He can do anything with the ball.
Messi's name ringing around the stadium here in Miami Gardens. Is this match going to reach a crescendo with this free kick in added time?
Come on, Leo. Perfect position. That's a goal. But please.
He's certainly hoping so, Lionel Scaloni. Rosignol. Maybe a big test coming up for him in a moment's time. Messi has the ball at his feet. The nation of Cabo Verde holds its collective breath as Messi
Shit!
fires in the free kick, and Rosignol gets enough.
How can he save that?
Cabo Verde's ball.
Wow. That took a deflection on the way through. Rosignol's reaction is brilliant. There we go. That is exceptional goalkeeping. Just the reaction. That deflection off his own player catches him almost out. Sidney Lopez Cabral. And you can see there Rosignol's reaction with his left hand is instinctual.
Bro. Welcome, guys. Don't forget to like and share the stream and follow me, please.
Paredes away. Gonzalez concedes. Nico Gonzalez concedes a free kick for the challenge on Morera. Cabo Verde's time to send it into the box. The Blue Sharks aren't done yet here.
They certainly are. They've put themselves in a position where anything can happen. And obviously in the right side of the pitch for them in this latter stages of this game to try and do the unthinkable. Surely not.
In the 7th minute of additional time, comfortably headed away. Cabo Verde, though, on the front foot here against the world champions at the end of additional time.
Come on.
Throughout this match, one moment of brilliance from Lionel Messi, but Argentina ahead in the 29th minute, but an equaliser from Duro Duarte with half an hour to go has set us up beautifully. Bit short there for Semedo. Extra time starting to loom very, very large now. 7 minutes into additional time. Ina sends it away to the far side. Lopez Cabral finds Morera. Pina. Argentina will be a little bit nervous here. No foul, says the referee. He was very well placed to see the challenge. Ball won by Diné, superbly chased by Semedo.
That's a fuck. Give him a fucking yellow card.
Yeah, they're very quick to take it, and they want to try and get up the other end. They don't want extra time. They want to try and win this game in normal time.
Yeah, extra time is the last thing they'll be wanting here, and it's the last thing many people, I think, tuning in tonight to this match will expect to see, or will have expected to see. But maybe there's time for a last chance for the world champions. Tagliafico. Wow, what an outstanding achievement from Cabo Verde, the World Cup debutants. They have taken the world champions, including Lionel Messi, to extra time here in Miami.
This goes to extra time. Welcome, guys. Don't forget to like and share this stream. And also follow me. What do you think about match?
Yeah, I can't share screen right now. I'm clicking it and everything. I got you. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Sorry, am I muted?
We also deliver.
Perfect, perfect.
¿Sé del equipo? Este es el equipo. Hace 30 años que no pierdo. Ok.
Dicen que tiene un primer toque increíble. Esa arena dejó a la defensa una vez tan maría que le salieron hasta pajaritos en la cabeza. Y este tipo, siempre con la misma...
He's up next. He's up next. He's up next.
Ganan o se van a casa. Y ellos nunca se han ido a casa.
Entonces son los chicos invencibles.
With Amex Platinum, the possibilities you imagine can become the moments you experience. It's the table you'll talk about for months. Just looking turns into just booked. And you can feel the rush as you're living that bucket list moment. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Amex.
Yeah, I can't share screen right now. I'm clicking it and everything.
I got you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Sorry, am I muted?
We also deliver.
Perfect, perfect.
Cape Verde pushing the reigning world champions Argentina to extra time. Lindsay Hamilton alongside Sam Terry and Toss. And I think it's safe to say we're all in a little shock right now, aren't we, Toss?
Yeah, Cinderella's still here, hanging on, but showing a lot of bravery, getting chances, and got this goal here. Incredible. Through the legs of... Man, look at that.
I mean, who would have thought? Really, who would have thought? The tail of the tape is completely lopsided. I mean, heavyweight giants, Argentina, they're used to their pressure, their football royalty, income Cape Verde, unknown, first World Cup, first knockout stage, unbeaten, and now into the next chapter, extra time against Argentina.
Guys, this is
it couldn't be much worse.
This is football. It's about like the underdogs. It's about these special moments. This is what makes the game so special. This team has been a storyline throughout. Vizinha, 7 saves. Instagram followers going through the roof again, Terry. But what a special moment. What a special moment for this small country.
Vizinha, he's been a beast. The fans are going crazy here in Vancouver. He's got this incredible 4-5-1 block in front of him. The team believes. Engagements through the roof in that ID lens. It's special to see. I think Argentina are comfortable, and they're now going to go to work at that low block. But Cape Verde, they deserve to be here and took their goal extremely well.
Cape Verde currently ranked 67th in FIFA World Rankings, up against a giant like Argentina. Terry, what do you anticipate here in extra time?
For Cape Verde, concentrate, focus, really make Argentina work for that opportunity. And for Argentina, I think it's trusting in your big players, being patient, and when that opportunity presents itself, a little bit like that first goal, take it, Toss.
Yeah, I expect some of the same as well. A lot of possession, and look for Messi to be the difference maker.
Cape Verde, the lowest ranked nation since rankings started in 1992 to reach the knockout in their debut tournament. Now trying to take down a giant like Argentina. 1-1 as we enter extra time. Let's get you back to Miami Stadium with Simon Brotherton and Mark Schwartzer on the call.
We're seeing it in this tournament already. There's no rite of passage. You have to earn the right.
Both sets of players ready for the start of extra time. Just waiting for the whistle of our referee, Drew Fisher from Canada. An extra 30 minutes that I think virtually no one was expecting to see here tonight.
No, we weren't. I certainly wasn't. I thought Argentina would win this game, see off Cape Verde. I thought Cape Verde will put in a very good performance, but just won't be enough against the current world champions with the quality that they possess in their side. However, This is what World Cups are about. This is what dreams can do, what teams can do from smaller places, smaller, unfancied size.
One back well initially by Alexis McAllister on the near side. Diné. Lopez. Just trying to find the run of Livramento. What a job he's done. Rubista, head coach of Cape Verde.
Yeah, brilliant. He's just enjoying the ride, isn't he? I mean, he's got belief in his side. These players have got belief. They know what they can do. They believe they can get a result here tonight against Argentina. They're going to have a work very, very hard.
Fighting little ball into the heart of the penalty area from Nahuel Molina. It results in the first corner of extra time for Argentina.
Question's going to be, can they handle the pressure of this second half, this extra time? Have they got the legs in their squad? We know that they've got some good players that can come on with energy, which they've already brought on, but they've also got some players at the back, certainly in Pico Lopez.
And it comes right across the face of the goal. Danger still not cleared. Lisandro Martinez tees it up and buries it. He played a big role in the first goal, and he scored the second. The world champions ahead. Right at the start of extra time.
What a finish. Unbelievable finish from your centre half. Lisandro Martinez, had plenty of time to pick his spot, and he absolutely nails it into that top corner. The senior, no chance. What a strike, and what an involvement he's had in this game. Oh, as the corner gets whipped in, McAllister flicks it onto the far post. You see Julian Alvarez there, whether he was onside or not. See, when once Lisandro Martinez gets the ball, takes a touch, it just picks his spot and absolutely drills it into that top corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. And what a goal to get your team back in front. What a finish.
Super strike from Lisandro Martinez, his second international goal. And Argentina lead for the second time tonight. Referee indicating he's not quite ready for the game to restart, but now he is. Everything having been checked and cleared in the VAR hub. And now it's all noise and colour in the stands again.
Yeah, the stadium's come back to life once again. And for a period of time there, the Argentinian fans were thinking that maybe the unthinkable could happen. However, Argentina have got their necks back in front once again.
Varela can't find a way through. Argentina with the throw. He's had quite an important role tonight.
Wow, huge, hasn't he?
It's
Absolutely huge moments in this game. The first pass to Messi for the 1-0. Then the 2-1 with what a finish.
Cape Verde trying to pick themselves up off the canvas once more. He's had more touches actually than anybody else on the pitch, Lisandro Martinez, tonight. Seeing plenty of the ball, clearly at both ends of the field.
Come on.
Delio Varela. Sidney Lopez Cabral with this ball right across the field, collected by Kevin Pina.
Who scored the goal? It was
Cape Verde aren't done yet. Still plenty of time for them. Lopez Cabral. It's going to be a corner.
Yeah, good positive play for Cape Verde after going 2-1 down. That's what you want to see. They want to got so much to play for still. The fortunate thing for them is it's happened so soon in extra time. Now it's up to Argentina to defend it.
Wall of South American noise and colour facing the players of Cabo Verde here. But their initial response to falling behind at the start of extra time has been a very positive one. And they're going to have another opportunity to play the ball into the heart of the penalty area. Far from out of it. It's Lopez Cabral, who play for Trabzonspor, who will send it over. And it's going to be the third corner in quick succession here.
Yeah, some constant pressure from Cabo Verde. Good deliveries in the box. That's what causes all the problems. Got to get the delivery right, and so far, been very, very good.
Dine Borges is taking a bit of a whack there. They're mixing it up a little bit, and the little layoff and the attempted precise finish not quite coming off for Steven Moreira. And away come Argentina now with Alvarez.
Come on, run Alvarez.
Messi the furthest forward in support, just dropping into space in the middle of the field and collecting the ball now. The man of the moment, Sandro Martinez. This has certainly turned into a less than straightforward evening's work for Argentina.
Yeah, I don't think they envisage themselves being in this predicament right now. Yes, they've got their noses back in front, and they deserve to be in terms of the way in which they started this first half of extra time. Absolute brilliant finish once again for Argentina to get themselves back in front. Now it's up to Cabo Verde. What have they got left in the tank? What can they do? Try and put pressure back on Argentina.
Come on.
This is Nico Gonzalez into Alvarez, who finds Messi. Lovely little exchange, and Alvarez still sniffing around.
Come on, that's a fucking penalty.
Striking the defender in the midriff. Argentina going to have a corner here.
Yeah, great little footwork on the edge of the box from Messi and Alvarez. Really good intricate passing, moving off the ball. As they come inside the box, Alvarez really cool, calm. Messi's one touch, Alvarez one touch, having a shot. Alvarez is really quick. The movement, the intensity was excellent.
Yeah, Sidney Lopez Cabral, the defender, catching his breath after that confirmation it was onside. The goal from Sandro Martinez. That goal coming 2 minutes into extra time.
Big goal.
Messi to take. Big block there made by Montero to deny Fernandez. Double change coming for Cabo Verde. Gilson Benchimol is going to come on, as is Yannick Semedo. Benchimol's a forward. Diro Duarte going off. He's their goal scorer tonight. They've got to go for it. Kevin Pina, the other one, going off. Yannick Semedo plays really in the heart of midfield, more a defensive midfield player. Born in Praia, actually. One of those born in Cabo Verde, but they've got some defending to do here as Argentina look to extend their lead, but the pass collected by Semedo as he'd just come off the bench, and they're able to venture forward now with Helio Varela. Throw in for the African side. Montero. Montero sending it across. The ball for Emi Martinez.
Yeah, you see Cape Verde obviously got two strikers now up there, playing with two up front, Livramento and Benchimol, trying to put some pressure now on Argentina, really from the front, got real pace.
He's not had a bad season actually, Benchimol. He plays for Akron Togliatti in Russia. 12 goals in 26 appearances this season for his club team. Started the match against Uruguay here. That's the only other appearance so far at the World Cup for him. But the striker on for what remains of this one, the 24-year-old. Varela with the ball back. Collected by Yannick Semedo into Montero. Can they fight back for the second time tonight? Varela, and still it's a goal kick. Paredes helping his defensive colleagues out there.
Yeah, the team's able to see things out. This is the goal. Sandro Martinez does so well. He takes a good touch, gives himself a bit of space. You think he's going to look to play it across the face of goal. No, he wants to put one in the top corner, and he absolutely rifled it in.
Yeah, the pressure on Vozinha. That was Julian Alvarez applying the pressure there, and cool head from Pico Lopez sending the ball on its way. Any striker in the world would have been proud of that finish from Lisandro Lopez, the central defender. Argentina scoring at least twice in each of their last 10 World Cup matches. Ball back with Jamiro Montero. Still having a reasonable share of the game, Cabo Verde, despite falling behind once more. Oh, they've equalised! Sidney Lopez Cabral! And this team just will not lie down. What a moment! Take it in. This World Cup story is extraordinary. And it is not over yet.
Wow, what a goal. That is going to be one of the goals of the tournament. He can't believe it himself. What a strike.
It's a bolt from the blue. And it's 2-2.
Cabo Verde, this is a side that just does not give up. It does not care who it's playing against. What a heart, what a desire, what a strike. What a goal.
Blue Sharks sink their teeth into the world champions for the second time tonight. A moment that he will never forget for as long as he lives.
Oh, that was something very, very special, wasn't it? I mean, the moment, the occasion, the situation. Cabo Verde find themselves in a 2-1 down against the current world champions. And for Sidney Lopez Cabral just to go for that shot. And he tucks inside. He's got acres of players in front of him. Just recycle the ball back across to him on the left-hand side. Takes a touch inside, and what a finish. That has got to be one of the best goals of this tournament.
We've had thunderstorms here today. That was a lightning bolt. 2-2. Argentina venture forward once more.
Bro! This is a fucking penalty! Second time.
3 minutes of additional time at the end of this first period of extra time. It's a match that just keeps on giving, but even Helio Varela just didn't have the pace to try and get on the end of that pass. It was asking a lot. We're just going into those 3 additional minutes now.
What happened?
What an extraordinary game of football this is.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? I mean, talk about a team that just does not give up. It has been phenomenal. They keep on producing at times when you think they may be done, and they keep shocking us. Argentina cannot believe they're in this predicament.
One attack, one goal.
Forward off the boot of Lisandro Martinez once more. This is Gonzalez. Messi! Denied by Bosinia. Massive block by the scorer of the equalising goal there, Sidney Lopez Cabral.
Oh, another massive moment for Cabo Verde. Vecinia's save is brilliant. Sidney Lopez Cabral throws his body on the line, and what a block that is.
Well, no one's going to forget Cabo Verde's presence in the 2026 FIFA World Cup in a hurry. Montero to the near side. Here is Varela. And it's a little too long. Off the boot of Yannick Semedo. Confirmation that Gonzalo Montiel is on for Molina. Nahuel Molina. Montiel, who was part of the squad that won the World Cup 4 years ago, had half an hour in the final as well. Started the first match against Algeria. For what remains of this one, Messi. Montiel looking for Messi once again. Still a decent level of energy in the Cabo Verde side. There down is Jamiro Montero. He's not getting much sympathy from the Canadian referee at the moment.
No, he's not. I mean, the referee said to him, you've got to play it out. Montero there. Looks like it. I mean, the referee was trying to play advantage. Strike on goal. Just gets better every time you watch it. This is a different angle, and that just was only going in one area, one spot, in that top corner.
And here is the referee's view of Sidney Lopez Cabral's golden moment. Simply unforgettable. Meanwhile, the first period of extra time has drawn to a close. He did well to find his loved ones in the heat of the moment there.
They knew exactly where they were. What a moment for Cabo Verde. And how entertaining this game been. They have been excellent.
Half time in extra time. Argentina 2, Cabo Verde 2. "15 minutes from penalty kicks." Who would have thought that?
I don't think anyone would have thought that, but we've seen already at this World Cup there's been upsets. There's been big countries have been eliminated from this tournament by the lesser named ones, the unexpected. Could this be the next one? And what a story this would be. You feel, though, still, I mean, I know I keep saying you still feel Argentina are the team that you feel will get through this. They've got the enormous amount of experience under these conditions. We see the goal again. Been watching this all night.
Can't you say what a story this would be? I mean, what a story it is.
It is.
Regardless, but yes.
It is an amazing story.
Finish it off.
As it is right now, but if they were able to see this through, if they were able to get their noses in front and actually win this game, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, would be a major shock, but there's still a lot of football to be played, and Argentina are full of world-class players that know what they need to do and how they deal with this sort of situation.
Diego Simeone there, watching on. Hoping that his nation can find a little something extra. Well, it's taken longer to resolve than most people thought it would here, and it's early evening, starting to get a little bit darker now as time ticks on. And Cabo Verde twice come back to equalise. Perhaps no surprise there to see somebody in a Uruguay shirt waving a Cabo Verde flag.
Yeah,
or scarf, I should say.
No surprise with that whatsoever. Haven't we seen some amazing goals this evening as well?
So, 15 minutes away from penalty kicks, potentially. And somebody find a winner in this one. Are we about to see one of the greatest upsets the World Cup has ever seen? Or will Argentina prevail, as virtually everyone thought they would, and take their place in the round of 16 and get ready for a trip to Atlanta to take on Egypt? Paredes. There's space here for Lisandro Martinez, who must have thought that his goal would see his team through to the round of 16. Alvarez. Just a little too much on that for Montiel on the far side.
Yes.
Well, plenty of legends gathered. Esteban Cambiaso there among them, making a point or two. Cleared away by Romero. The touch from Enzo Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Options both left and right. Going for Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Messi's flick into McAllister. Free kick. Conceded by Montero. A lunge that never really got near the ball and affords Messi the chance to deliver it into the danger area. Final calculations made. In it comes. Blue Sharks defence stands firm. Sends it on its way. Livramento chases, but Paredes there first. But
Come on, come back.
Cabo Verde with a chance to break forward here now. And it falls fortuitously at the feet of Benchimol. With space in the heart of midfield. Goal kick.
Yeah, this is the moment they have to try and deal with the ball better, take more care of possession when they are in this final third. Argentina expect to be more in possession, trying to dominate play once again.
Let's go, we're gonna win.
Most of this game. And they know the danger that Cabo Verde pose.
Well, Cabo Verde are just one moment away from causing an absolute sensation as it stands. Tagliafico. Collected by Enzo Fernandez. Challenged by Montero. Referee perfectly placed to see it. No free kick. Romero. Montiel available on the far side. This is Lisandro Martinez. Now Julian Alvarez dropping a bit deeper to collect possession. McAllister in the heart of the penalty area.
What?
And the flag up over on the far side.
Yeah, it's just a little bit laboured from Argentina at the moment. Not really kind of got going in this second half of extra time.
Come on.
Sums up the Argentinian mood at the moment. Scaloni, Cafu and Marco Materazzi on the left-hand side of your picture there. Remember him from the final in 2006. Italy winning the World Cup that year against France. Two balls on the pitch. Clock ticking for these two. Argentina will really feel that. Strength-sapping evening in Miami. Space in the heart of midfield here now for Enzo Fernandez, as they look to engineer a third goal to potentially finally see off their African opponents. Nico Gonzalez, big challenge. It was Dine Borges.
Yeah, Borges does really well, reads the situation, had to get his timing of the challenge perfect. Gonzalez was making a weaving run into that 8-yard box, ready to fire one off on the goal.
Oh.
Just a vital interception in the end.
Messi's delivery is a
good one, and
it's a third goal for Argentina.
Yes.
Christian Romero. This time Messi the provider.
Yes.
And it's an awful lot to ask Cabo Verde to come back yet again.
Oh, it's an excellent ball into that near post area. Really good time. Floated ball. And it's Romero, I think, gets the final touch, and it may be off one of the Cape Verde defenders. It doesn't matter. He's in the back of the net, and Argentina once again have control of this game.
Let's have a look here.
Oh!
It just deflects off one of the defenders. It's clearly Romero's header.
Yeah, it's off a hand as well, isn't it? So
let's leave it there.
That is a really important
one
header.
ball.
Great delivery in the box from Messi. Just in that danger zone, so difficult to defend against. Romero showed a lot of intent. Fortunate with the deflection. I think that deflection takes it towards a goal. That's a huge moment for Argentina.
Is that the decisive moment on a night of unending twists and turns?
Come on.
That goal in the
We must
111th
defend
minute
like a hero.
as the defending world champions ahead for the third time in the match. What sort of response from Cabo Verde? Come back twice before tonight. Fernandez into McAllister. Messi. What an effort from Cabo Verde this evening. But was that the decisive moment of the game?
Well, they'll be giving everything right now until the end of this game to try and get themselves back in this game. They've done it, like you said, on 2 occasions.
No,
Why can't they do
McAllister,
it for a
don't do
third?
that. Come on, Alvarez, Messi. You have Messi. You have Messi.
So, big problem perhaps averted for Argentina there. Cabo Verde getting back onto the front foot.
Oh!
Back up off the canvas. Back into the thick of it. Into Argentina's penalty area. Jamiro Montero. It was a stretch. A big stretch for Steven Moreira.
Yeah, unfortunately, just out of his reach. They are going to throw everything at this Cabo Verde. Argentina have got players falling down everywhere. The delivery from Messi was excellent. Romero's run, the pressure, just the sheer pressure on that near post area. Romero gets the touch. Fortunate.
Gonzalez.
The deflection off the Cabo Verde defender's hand into the back of the net. Borges, I think, comes off his hand. Very unfortunate, but the delivery and the run to that near post area from Romero was crucial and key.
Cape Verde's players keeping their heads, still playing constructive football, still staying positive. Gilson Benchimol waits in the middle, hopes the ball comes his way. There's going to be a free kick here.
No.
And there'll be a yellow card as well for that challenge. Gonzalo Montiel, the substitute, going into the book.
It's the timing completely wrong on that challenge. The referee's right on the spot. This is now in a dangerous position for Argentina. Cape Verde have an opportunity now to try and get a good delivery in the box. We saw at the other end the delivery is about it's everything about delivery. Get that in the right spot. You can cause all sorts of problems.
Five minutes to go. Sidney Lopez Cabral. Well, surely lightning's not going to strike twice from there. Lopez Cabral, he whips it in and brings the save from Emi Martinez. Goodness me.
He certainly fancied another one from that same sort of angle. He's gone down now with cramps, but what a strike this is once again. Emi Martinez was on alert, maybe not as far in the corner as his actual goal for 2-2. That is a very, very good save from Martinez. That's twice now in the game where he's pulled off big saves when he's had very little to do.
Lopez Cabral put absolutely everything into that free kick and remains on the floor with his legs stretched high into the air as his teammate tries to relieve the cramp that has taken control of his leg.
The referee saying there's a head injury, therefore have to come on the pitch, or at least he'll have to go off and get attended to.
That's Tagliafico.
Tagliafico, yeah.
A bit of confusion, I think, down there on the touchline at the moment.
Well, I don't think they really want to go on attend to him, because otherwise he has to come off. He won't be on for this corner, so they reluctantly.
He was just caught in the face there by Dine Borges, I think. Change of shirt required. A bit of blood, of course, which needs sorting out before he can get back on the field.
Yes.
This will all be added on, of course, at the end of this second period of extra time. So now back on. Treated off the field and then allowed back on for this corner, which will be taken now by Yannick Semedo. Easy header away. A cheer of relief from Argentina's massed ranks of supporters inside the stadium here.
Yeah, didn't quite get the delivery right on this occasion. Pretty easily defended against in the near post area.
Maybe 3-2 down, but Rubista and his team can hold their heads up high on this memorable night in Miami. And in it comes once more. And Benchimol was almost on the end of it.
Oh, what a save. What brave goalkeeping. Emi Martinez, excellent. He throws himself. Benchimol looked like he might get on the end of it. But Emi Martinez just throws himself in it, knowing too well there's going to be a collision.
And even now, at this late stage, with roughly a minute remaining in extra time, Argentina are not quite over the line yet in this one. Still the pressure comes. Everyone back behind the ball. It's whipped in. Here's a chance for 3-3, and the flag goes up anyway against Dylan Livramento.
Yeah, it looks quite a bit offside, didn't he, as that ball gets whipped back in again. Unfortunately for Cape Verde, did well to win the second ball. You can see there that line, he's a long way offside. But wouldn't have counted anyway. This is this save from the goalkeeper. Such brave goalkeeping as the ball gets headed back into the 6-yard area. Emi Martinez just throws himself. In those moments, once again, Emi Martinez get called in to action. Big saves on the night. Little to do throughout the game.
Well, is there going to be another chance for Cabo Verde? We're heading towards 3 additional minutes at the end of extra time here. We're not quite into those 3 minutes yet. Third goal for Argentina has now been officially accredited as an own goal. Dine Borges, rather than a Romero goal. But here at the other end, well, that took a deflection which fell kindly for Argentina.
Yeah, it did, yeah. I mean, I'm very fortunate there. It was Lisandro Martinez there, I think, takes the full brunt of that force into the midriff area.
I was going to say it deflected kindly in the sense that it didn't deflect into the back of the net, but I don't think Lisandro Martinez feels it deflected kindly at this moment, and this is why.
Yeah, not quite sure the ball. Cabo Verde are still pressing, and they've got everything to throw at them still.
Yannick Semedo with this corner, whipping it in. The shot fired in and cleared away, and it's chased by Montero. And maybe Argentina can break, and it's just what they need here. Alvarez makes a run through the middle and can't quite get on the end of it. Vozinha gets it away from Cabo Verde and just roars at his teammates to head up to the other end of the field.
It's brilliant goalkeeping once again. Vozinha that time read the danger really well, was quick off his line. Turns the defending moment into an attack.
Here comes Willy Semedo. Still the danger not quite cleared. Still time perhaps for a shot on goal. But Martinez celebrates seeing it go wide. Seconds ticking away for Cabo Verde here. Are we watching the dying embers of their magnificent debut World Cup campaign as the nervous-looking Diego Simeone watches on? What a fright they've given Argentina tonight. Gonzalez. Messi still going strong. Had the pace to keep that in. Gonzalez, he's got the ball right where he wants it. Cabo Verde still will not give up. Dine Borges away, chased by Benchimol. Just hacked forward by Romero. Good header from Pico Lopez. Vozinha. A matter of seconds remaining. They have to get it forward. If anything's going to happen for Cabo Verde, it has to happen now. There's just about time to take this throw and get it into the penalty area. Livramento.
Let's go. Yes!
Argentina are through after a mighty scare. Cabo Verde pushed them to the limit. But Lionel Messi and his team go on to the round of 16 to Atlanta.
That was a tough match.
And Cabo Verde's marvelous first ever
More
World Cup
tough
adventure comes to what has to be said is a glorious ending. Twice they came from behind, but in the end it was an own goal.
What the fuck? How is that was an own goal?
Borges in extra time that settled it. Argentina 3, Cabo Verde 2.
A dramatic 3-2 victory for Argentina.
So thank you guys in my stream. So don't forget to
still in awe at what we
like,
just witnessed.
incredible.
Follow me.
You know, the beauty of
So
football. You know, you see the
share
joy, you see the sadness, but ultimately, Cape Verde made their
Thank
country
you.
proud. What a run, guys. You know, they stuck in it the entire game. A dramatic extra time, 2 amazing goals.